Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
Albert Einstein once said, "Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it." Are you earning compound interest today, my friend? Are you earning compound interest from things that you did years ago, things that you invested in or invested in yourself? Or are you paying compound interest? Are you paying for things that you have done, for mistakes that you made, for time that you did not invest? Are you paying the compound interest for time wasted? And when I say time wasted, I don't mean time you enjoyed wasting, right? I mean time that just went by, time that just escaped you, time that left you when you are worried about other things, not looking at the big picture. My friend, the time is now. Today is December 1st, 2019, and people have already moved on to 2020. They say 2020 vision. I'll get it done in 2020. I'll start it in 2020. I will begin it in 2020. I'll embark on the journey in 2020. There are people who have already waited. They've already let all their expectations shoot off into the future of the next year. But do you know something, my friend? We are not guaranteed tomorrow. So who says we are guaranteed the next year? Who says that 2020 is guaranteed? No one, my friend. You know, I think to myself, how I kid myself into thinking that the future is set in stone. The past is set in stone. The past is already gone, but the future is always changing. The future is in constant flux. Of course, it's a horrible thought to think, but I could die tomorrow. I could die today. I could be in a car accident. Someone who was drunk driving could swerve and hit me. It doesn't even have to be my fault. Certain instances, certain circumstances or situations can align, and it could just be my time. But that's okay, because I have time now. And if you are listening to this, my friend, if you are hearing my voice, if you have breath in your body, guess what? You have time now. You have time to build that compound interest. It is never too late to be who you might have been. You are never too old to be who you might have been. You can start today. The power of now. Now equals no opportunity wasted. Start now, my friend. We have a whole month ahead of us in December. Now, you may be listening to this next year. It may be December 1st of 2020, and you're listening to this podcast episode. It could be 2021, and you are listening to this episode. But what will have changed, my friend? What has changed between now and then? Look back on your life 5 years ago. What has changed between now and then? Are you the same person that you were a year ago? Are you in the same situation that you were a year ago? Are you dealing with the same things, the same bills, the same problems, the same ailments, the same ills, the same unwanted energy around you in your life that you were a year ago? Then it's time to change, my friend. It's time to change, not tomorrow, not next year, not New Year's. Right now, today, while you have breath in your body, my friend. If you are listening to this in 2020, then don't wait for 2021. If you are listening to this in 2021, don't wait for 2022. You're always going to have people, just like I was, saying to themselves and saying out loud, next year I'll get it done. Next year I'll do it. Next year I'll join that gym membership and I'll finally get it right. I'll get in shape. I'll start next year. I'll do it. I know I will. But then, just like so many others, they start getting excited for a brand new year, new me. But then as time goes on, maybe a couple of weeks pass by, they stop going, they stop reaching, they stop accomplishing, they stop doing, they stop trekking, and they let go of the dream. They decide that their journey towards their goals or their destiny that they were designing for themselves, that they can just take a detour for now and get back to it later. Now, perhaps you may do that, and perhaps you may not. Perhaps there will come a time in the future, and perhaps it will not. There is no perfect time, my friend. There's no perfect time to start. Just like they say, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is right now. So there will never be a perfect time. We do what we have, or we do what we can with what we have right where we are today. I urge you, I implore you, do it today, my friend. Empower yourself to be all that you can be. Find whatever you can, any motivation, inspiration, or encouragement that will jolt you, that will get you moving, because you deserve it, my friend. Invest in yourself. Start to accrue that compound interest that happens over time for investments. You will see a return on your investment if you start today. But if you don't start today, then you won't see any return. For even though it's not guaranteed, what is guaranteed is failure. Quitting, giving up, or even not trying. I believe that is the guaranteed way to fail. But if you at least give it a shot, if you at least go for it now and don't wait and take the moment that you have in your possession right now today, you will at least have a chance at becoming, acquiring, achieving, and having everything that you believe yourself worthy of having. You know it within you to do it, my friend. It's nothing to it but to do it. You can. I believe in you. Believe in yourself and make the magic happen. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm Podcast, here in Lake Elsinore, California. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I do pray that you received a special message, letting you know that it is within your power to do so, my friend. It's within your power today to be all that you can be. Share this episode with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing, becoming their greatest version, just like you. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. And if you resonated with this and gained value and would like to become a supporter, I do invite you to become one by opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw, and supporting the podcast there is much appreciated, my friend. Be well, be blessed. Have an awesome rest of your day. Don't wait. Create. and take care, my friend. Hey there, my friend. So, you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.